For years, the Royal Inn Motel here near I-17 in Bethany Home in West Phoenix operated as an absolute breeding ground for criminal activity, prostitution, drug trafficking, drug usage. It was all happening here on property grounds. But thanks to a strong local and federal partnership, the building itself is no longer operating, and the two owners have had to pay back hundreds of thousands of dollars in illegal proceeds to the U.S. government. Today, I sat down with the U.S. Attorney for the District of Arizona to discuss the years-long investigation between Phoenix PD, the FBI, and the U.S. Attorney's Office to shut this business down. You may remember back in September of 2024, there was a massive raid here on the property of the Royal Inn. They removed hundreds of thousands of dollars in illegal monies, whether that be checks, cash. The U.S. Attorney tells me that they documented evidence that people would show up here for 2 hours at a time and pay over $120 for one hotel room or one motel room. What happened inside has been well documented. Instances of prostitution, people using illegal drugs inside these rooms, and many more instances of illegal crime. Today, I spoke with the U.S. Attorney about why it was so important to shut this business down in the name of public safety.
Once you have illegal activity that takes root in a community, and that starts to be kind of a predominant way of life there, you lose the ability for the normal citizens of that community to appeal to law enforcement. And then you lose the ability to predict what the person on the street is going to do. Are they going to be on drugs? Is there going to be someone trying to protect their prostitution racket there when you try to intervene and make a safe place for your kids? Once that happens, we really lose law and order.
So what happens next with that nearly $750,000 in illegal money? The U.S. Attorney tells me that money will now go into a victim assistance program. This will be used solely for getting resources to crime victims at the federal level, a pretty good use for the money. As for the business and property itself, this building right here that is now shut down belongs to the U.S. government. The U.S. Attorney tells me they plan to, in the near future, put this property back on the market in hopes that an owner will want to come forward, transform this property into something more beneficial for this community.